If you're ready to hear my Slay My Samples update, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and it is about my favorite video of the month, and it is to talk about the samples that I have used up. This is my infamous Slay My Samples box. These are all of the skincare and makeup samples that I have, and I also have another jar full of perfume samples. Let me show you that one next. And here it is. It is still very full of perfume samples. Now, the Slay My Samples project came from me just having more samples coming in over and over and over and feeling like I was never going to work through my samples. And this box, which you would still think it's very full, but you can push quite a bit aside and have some room. This thing was so full, the sides were bulging out. And I have made quite a bit of progress on it, and I do two things. Obviously, visually, we can see the changes, but I also weigh the box, which you'll see toward the end of the video, for how much progress I have made. What I want to talk to you about here is the fact that there have been some additions to the box, as well as some subtractions from the last update. And it is in big part because, well, it's all entirely because I got a free gift with purchase from Shoppers. I will put the video right here for you as a reference. It was a significant bonus that came with just me buying my Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. Say that fast 3 times. Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. With that purchase came $70 worth of goodies, and a lot of them are in here as samples. So I've got a set of 3 masks. Not sure when I'm going to use that. And then 2 sets of shampoo. Now, a lot of the other products were not really samples in my view. They were full-size makeup products, that kind of thing, so they did not make it into this box. But the masks and those 2 sets of shampoos certainly did, because they are genuinely everyday regular samples. So they added to the weight of this box. Okay, I've organized things back a little bit into the box, and let's put that aside. And what I want to do next is talk about what came out of the box. So we've talked about the 3 things that have been added into the box, and now the stuff that has come out of both that box and out of the perfume sample jar. Oh, as an aside, if you want to know how I came up with this makeup look, you may want to look at the quad number 2 video, and it'll be right there. I have a bunch of samples in here, so let me just take them all out, organize them, and then talk through them. Okay, let's go through the quick hitters. I went through a whack of all sorts of different stuff, which that's the whole point of samples, I would say. I went through a Phyto Replenish oil from Dermalogica. I pretty much like any facial oil, so I ended up liking it, and it probably lasted me about a week because I didn't need a whole lot, and some of these samples have a surprisingly large amount for what one could use in a given day, so I highly encourage it. If you have a sample that you think you could use multiple days, why not? Another one where that was also the case was this Vichy Laboratories Minéral 89 booster. It's called the Skin Fortifying Daily Booster, and I think I used this one for almost a week as well. And it talks about applying, 2 drops on clean skin morning and evening as the first step of the care routine. So it's basically like a serum to boost the effectiveness of your moisturizer and all that good stuff. And it's been advertised, at least in Canada, it's been advertised like crazy recently, and I do like it. I do like it. I'm not sure exactly how much value for price, but I will probably investigate the product, because if it's a similar value to something else, then I can just pick among my favorites for what's on sale when I'm ready to do a replacement. I like it. I don't mind it whatsoever. The next one, which I'm happy to use a sample, but I wouldn't buy, is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleansing Cloth. It just was a single cloth. I don't buy specialty cleansing cloths. For example, I'm using some from Ole Henriksen right now. I've got two kinds. They came as part of a kit. I'll use them, but it's not a product that I will buy. So happy to have used it, but moving on. Now, something that I did use quite a few of is this Facial Radiance Pads from First Aid Beauty. And what I did with this was a 10-pack as a sample. I ended up putting it into my jar of 60 pads and using it as part of my Roulette Pan collab. If you want to see the intro to that, I'll put it right there. They're good. I worry about them drying out. One thing, I do worry about them drying out, and I also would prefer to use the product in those pads for 2 days each, because I never use up the product in each one of the pads, and it just feels like a waste. So, and I did not use each pad 2 days because I was testing out First Aid Beauty as a brand and I wanted to use the products as intended. But if I do get any more of these in the future, I will be using them 2 days each, keeping them out of the container so I'm not contaminating what's not been used in the container. But I do think that these pads can be used a couple of days, and yeah, I kind of feel this product is wasteful. But if somebody's going to give me a sample, I'll use it. The next one, that we're getting into the bigger stuff now. This one I was a fan of. I love this. This company cares about the quality of their product. They put this vitamin C serum inside a package to make sure it did not get exposed to light before someone had a chance to use it. Loved it. So it is a vitamin C serum. This is what it looks like. I used every single drop of it. It lasted me over a week. It's called the Biolumin C Age Smart. I really like Dermalogica products. I do. And so this was 3 ml, like I said, lasted me well over a week, and I like it. I don't think it's all that accessibly priced, but it is nice to know that I like this product. And again, I'll be opportunistic. If it makes sense at some point to purchase it, to actually purchase it as opposed to use a sample, I'll consider it. Now for some creams that I'm perfectly happy with. I liked all of them, but I don't think there's one where I was going, oh my goodness, this is great. They were all very nice. I'll go from least to most enjoyed, but please consider that I liked all of them. This one left no specific super impression. This was the Juice Beauty Oil-Free Moisturizer. It's fine. I enjoyed using it. It's plain white unscented moisturizer, did its job. The next one is the Marcel New Age Uplift Day Cream. So I used that in the morning. Again, it was fine. No objections. Neither one of the Juice Beauty or the Marcel did I want to use at night. I did not think that they would be suitable. Just too light for my taste. The next one is the Biotherm Blue Therapy Accelerated, and this is the Repairing Anti-Age Silky Cream. I did like that one better than the other two, and this is one that I would consider using at night. Consider, I'm not endorsing it for night, but I would consider using it. And this is one that I've used for both day and night, and this is the Darphin Hydraskin Light Gel Cream, All Day, Skin Hydrating Cream Gel. And I found it extremely hydrating, so much so that I was okay with, on a couple of occasions with a serum, to use it at night. I am just finishing this one up, and I really liked it. And there was a lot. There was 15 ml in here, and so I really got a chance to try it for over a week. Yeah, that sample was over twice as big as the other ones, and it really, like I said, gave me enough of a feel to say I like this cream. As I was using the Juice Beauty Oil-Free Moisturizer, I also had a chance to try this one. This is the Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. And I liked it. I liked the feel of it on my skin. It felt moisturizing, hydrating. I felt that it did boost the ability of my moisturizer to do what it needed to do. So I had no complaints about this serum whatsoever. And another cream that I used is the Aveda Foot Relief Moisturizing Cream. So I used that on my feet about 4 times is what I managed to use, 4 or 5, maybe 5, is the amount of times I was able to use it. And it was soothing smell and feel on the feet. And I would put this on, put socks on, and then spend a number of hours in the evening with the kind of treatment, if you will. And it did. It made my feet quite soft, and I enjoyed it. I have another product here. It is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. In essence, it is a toner. And I used this product, I think for 5 days is what I had in this container. And it was fine. It acted well as a toner. But I didn't have more than that as an opinion either way. That's it for what would be coming out of the regular sample box. And I do have some perfumes from the perfume jar. I managed to finish 2 of La Vie Est Belle from Lancôme, these little guys. And if you want to see what the container usually looks like for this perfume, you'll probably recognize this container. So that is La Vie Est Belle. Well, a mini of the container anyway. And I also finished a Woman by Ralph Lauren. And duly noted on this one, my husband asked me what I was wearing when I had that one on. So I will keep that in mind when I am ready to get some more perfume, although you will see with all my little containers there that I have quite a bit of perfume and I am in no need of some additional perfume. But when I want to replace when I want to replace a perfume bottle, Ralph Lauren's Woman is one that I will have on my short list. And I forgot one. I thought there was more, but I was going, okay, well, maybe I don't remember right. There is this one from Fresh, and it is the Sugar perfume. And it's quite a large sample compared to the other ones. It's just big. I really enjoyed the sprayer on this one, and I thought the perfume was fine. I didn't have any kind of thoughts about it beyond that, so just thought I would mention it. And 2 more that were in the bottom of the jar that I did not notice right away, and it's 2 from Drunk Elephant. There was this number 9 Jelly Cleanser, and that one lasted me a few days. I thought it was fine, nothing crazy about it. And then this Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I don't mind this cream. I don't think that it is the cat's meow like so many people think. It's okay. It's fine. Every time I've had a sample, I've enjoyed it. Nothing else to say about those couple of samples. So a grand total of 18 samples used up between the perfumes and the other samples. And I have a couple of samples. One is the Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel, and another perfume from Elizabeth Arden that I'm almost done with, but they just did not make the cut for this update. So you'll see them next time, but I was so close to finishing them up. Anyway, 18 samples I think is not bad. It is not as high as the 30 some odd that I've been able to do in previous updates, but I'll take it. 18 is not bad at all. And I've also been focusing on finishing up some full-size products in a variety of categories. So They are all vying / competing for my attention. Now, we should talk about the changes in weights. You will see a whole set of pictures for weights as soon as I'm done talking, but I will give you the update verbally before we get into the visual updates. Hang on. Because of the addition of those extra products I was telling you about, the 2 shampoo and conditioner duos and these 3 masks, I only had a change in grams of, I think, 16 grams. Yes, 16 grams, but this is pretty heavy, and so were the shampoo samples. So I'm probably closer to 30 grams or something like that, but 16 grams is what it is for this box. And when it comes to this jar, probably because it's liquids, I don't know, but I managed to use up 41 grams of product from the perfume jar. So I am super, super happy with that progress, let me tell you. That brings me to a total difference to the good of 57 grams of product. I am super happy with the progress there. Now, in this coming month, I am going to have some additions to the samples jar because I ended up having 3 purchases from Sephora in the VIB Rouge sale, and I'll be going over those samples when I go over what I got during the sale, and then subsequent to that, those samples will be going into this project for the next round of slaying my samples. I am done with my verbal update, and I will leave you to take a look at my progress pictures over the last number of months. I hope you enjoy the show. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the pictures. Thank you so much for joining me today and for watching all the way to the end. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.